Today, we there at Grand Coastal. That is right, the Grand Coastal Hotel on the East Coast of Demerara. World famous, Guyana famous, you know it, your grandparents know it, your parents know it, your friend and your ex-baby mother know it. They are a world-class hotel, but aside from being a hotel, they also house one of the best restaurants around, right? Serving up some world-class Michelin star food. And I always hear great things about Grand Coastal. To this day, right? People asking me, why you don't reach here? Why you don't come here yet? Well, I'm here. And I'm here to answer one simple question. Is Grand Coastal still worth it? The food make it? Well, that's actually two questions, but they're kind of one and the same. And I want to find that out right now on this episode of Big Bites. So there we go. All right, so I'm actually very excited to try this food. And I tell y'all, it's been a long time since I've been back at Grand Coastal Hotel, right? But what I can remember is that when I used to come here, the food was always great. I never had any complaints. I always enjoyed the food, right? But I think during that time that I was last year to now, they've made some significant improvements. One being upping that quality factor of their food, because their head chef is a Michelin star chef from Peru, and he is bringing some of his pro techniques to our local Guyanese cuisine. And not just the dishes, right? He is using local Guyanese ingredients to really bring some fresh takes to Guyanese cuisine. And honestly, I'm excited. The last time I had some high level, next level dishes, I was very impressed. So this is coming off of that into this. They've got some big shoes to fill and my expectations are high. So let me see what I got for you.
Champion brand canned foods by Edward B. Beharry, whether it's chana, beans, or peas, is the perfect ingredient to complement any cooking. Pick yours up today from any leading supermarket. Support local, support Guyanese.
All right, so they're starting off strong with this one. In front of me is their Naki with grilled shrimp, right? Shrimp, shrimp, right? The Guyanese come out to me there, right? All right, so interestingly, Naki is traditionally made with potatoes. Essentially a type of pasta, right? So if you've never had Naki before, that's what it is. It's a type of pasta, but traditionally made with potatoes, right? But what is interesting about this, the chef took his own creative liberty now. It's made utilizing a special Guyanese ingredient, one that we all know and love, plantain. So this Naki is a completely different beast. It's a fusion of classic Italian with that Guyanese flair, utilizing Guyanese ingredients, and this creamy sauce utilizes the ash of the Bnal leaf. That's nice, but visually it's stunning. If you're curious about the price, I can tell you right now, if you want to come into Grand Coastal, you can spend some money, right? Top level fine dining, and this dish pretty much embodies that. Oh wow, if you've never had Naki before, this would probably be a good place to start. Wow, my mouth is literally watering right now. First of all, the Naki itself, very sweet, very soft. The sauce, once it's covered in that sauce, it adds a nice richness, a nice extra layer of creaminess to it. It's so good. The cheese as well, just it's rich, it's sweet. I'm gonna try some of this shrimp now. Perfectly cooked, succulent, a nice crunchy texture, which is what you want from your seafood. Good sign, great flavor. You can really taste that char of the grill. So what I'm gonna try now, take a little bit of that shrimp with some of that Naki there, put it in that sauce. Let's give it a nice combo. Now that is really just a nice balance of textures and flavors, because you're getting that nice char from the shrimp, nice saltiness as well. And then you got that sweetness from the Naki with the richness of the cream all in one bite, and it's just magical. First dish back at Grand Coastal, I'm blown away. The level of technique in this dish is just astounding as well, because you can really taste the fusion of what the chef is bringing and also thoroughly embracing Guyanese heritage, Guyanese culture, and Guyanese flavors. I love it. Cannot wait to try the next dish.
Spectacular. Give me 14 of them right now.
Bnal Shrimps, or Bnal Shrimps, Bnal, whatever you call it. And well, I guess it's a common theme because before they had some prawns there, some shrimps, and now we got some your standard Guyanese shrimps, the small ones, right? This dish is actually a part of their breakfast offerings, and then you got some nice hot clap roti just come off the tawa. They just clap it. It's hot. This dish, they're embracing Guyana, right? So even though they're fine dining, they're offering some next level dishes, they also offer a taste of home. And what says home more than Bnal Shrimp, right? Bnal Shrimp and some nice hot roti. Oh gosh, if I tell you, it's been a long time since I had shrimp curry and roti. God damn. Oh God. If there's one thing about this place so far, if I were to encapsulate it into a word, it's like refinement, but at the same time, this just speaks to the soul, right? It's refined, yet you're still getting that deep richness of Guyanese culture, Guyanese flavors, Indian culture and Indian flavors. The spices in this, remarkable. Excellent curry, excellent fragrance. Shrimps are well cooked, excellent texture. The roti itself, nice and soft and just fluffy. And by it's fresh, you're gonna get these. So when you get it, it's nice and hot, nice and fresh. And it's just so good. Oh my God. Feel like a nice day in Burbies. It was really good. I did not know that Grand Coastal did Bnal Shrimp, but now that I know, I'm gonna come here for breakfast. Massive, massive, so good. And you can get this dish every day at Grand Coastal for breakfast. But if you're still craving some nice seafood goodness, they have prawns curry for lunch and dinner, so you can always get that too. Now, to close off our culinary experience here at Grand Coastal, we have in front of us a pumpkin flan. Now, this flan, right, it is the embodiment of the chef paying respect to Guyanese ingredients, Guyanese produce, right? So this, they use 100% Guyanese pumpkin, right? Nothing imported, nothing artificial, just the pure Guyanese pumpkin. And not just that, they utilize every part of the pumpkin in this dish. The flan itself obviously uses that pumpkin meat. Then at the side here as garnish, you have the pumpkin seeds that is candied as well. I'm pretty sure you can eat them. And if you look closely on top of the dish itself, there is powder sprinkled there that is dehydrated pumpkin skin that really just adds more to that pumpkin aroma and taste of the flan itself. So I'm excited. Let's dig in. Bon appetit. I need to take another bite of this, cause holy hell. Okay, I can tell you all before I take the second bite, the flavor is complex and it comes in different stages, and now I need to identify exactly what's happening. That was just mind-boggling. Hold on. First of all, texture, if you've ever had flan before, the texture is superb, right? It's not too light, it's not too airy, but it's not too dense either. It's that perfect combination of light and airy, yet creamy at the same time. So as soon as it goes in, it instantly dissolves in your mouth. And you don't even have to like chew or anything. You just swallow it. You just coat your tongue with it and embrace the flavors of what's happening. Now the flavors, you're getting bitter notes, you're getting sweet, you're getting richness, you're getting caramelization, weirdly, you're getting some spices in there as well. It's just a whole bunch of things happening at the same time. And I just love this. I just love this. I don't know how do I incorporate this pumpkin seed in there. So let's see if it adds anything. Oh yeah. Now that seed itself, it's candied. So when used in combination to the flan, adds a nice sweet boost. So your bite just becomes even sweeter. It's probably one of the most complex desserts I've had. What a way to close this thing off by. To think, right? You can use pumpkin that grew in, that you can get at the marketplace here and turn it into something like this. Now that is some skill. And you can only find it at Grand Coastal. So, final impressions of Grand Coastal Hotel. Guys, this being a revisit after so long, I was actually thoroughly blown away. They still maintain their standards they're known for after all these decades. and then some, because all the changes that they've made recently just enhance the place even more. Their food is amazing, their customer service is amazing, their ambiance is just warm, cozy, inviting. When you come here, you feel like you can just relax, throw back, chill out. You can have good conversation with friends, family, whoever it is that you decide to come here with. You can just enjoy their company and their presence. And I think that's what Grand Coastal is about. It's about feeling like a little home away from home, you know, and they do that with their food and they do that as a hotel. So would I recommend you come here? 100% yes. Come to Grand Coastal Hotel. It's a wonderful place. You're guaranteed to get great food. But you know, be prepared to spend a little money, right? It's not by any means a cheap place to get food, but it's not so expensive that it's out of your reach, right? It's a little bit pricey, but not cheap, okay? I think most of the stuff on their menu run under $5,000. Even that gnocchi that we had was around 4,000 something. That pasta we had was around 3,000 something thereabout. So you can get good food at a decent price range. Again, not expensive, but not cheap either. It's a nice middle ground they're reaching here, right? So guys, that's it for this episode of Big Bites. Remember, follow us on Facebook, follow us on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube rather, and follow us on our TikTok. Links will be below, and also check out our sponsors for this episode. Until the next episode of Big Bites, take big bites only. See ya.